Good morning, friends. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. I don't do a whole lot of Black Friday shopping, but I am going to head out and do a little bit this morning. Hubby's at work. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a update. We had planned to do a Thanksgiving video with you guys yesterday. We got a turkey. If you guys follow me, you know that I got my first butcher box from, oh gosh, like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that. So we got our butcher box. We got a free turkey. I was so excited about trying their turkey this year. And so it had been in the freezer. I took it out on Monday, let it thaw until yesterday. It's been in the refrigerator. I opened the package yesterday morning to get my turkey in the roasting pan. And I'm not joking you, friends. This turkey looked like it had been in a fight. The whole top of this thing was black and blue. I'm like, what on earth is up with this? It doesn't even look like a turkey and coming out of the package. So I said, you know, it's fine. It's probably just bruising. It's not a big deal. I cooked it. I tried a new spice blend on it and was super excited about doing this. I cooked it to the right temperatures. And this thing was the worst. I'm not joking you. This was horrible. It was so chewy and so stringy. It was so hard to cut, so hard to get it off you couldn't even get most of it off the carcass. And at this point, I'm just so disappointed that I'm not even going to try to make stock out of it because I'm just thoroughly disappointed in this entire process with this turkey. So I am going to call Butcher Box this morning, let them know about this turkey, see if they'll make it right. I mean, we've had other things from them and it's been great. The turkey's been so far the only thing that was horrible, but we're gonna call them this morning and see what they're gonna do about it, see if they will make it right. I mean, I don't want to have to cancel my subscription to them because I really enjoy their stuff, but this was a big thing. You know what I mean? I was excited about having this turkey this year for Thanksgiving. I even asked my family, it's my husband's family, my in-laws, I asked them what they thought as they were eating it, and they were just like, this is weird. You know, my mother-in-law is a huge turkey fan and she loves the wings. Those are her favorite part. And even she said the wings were just really off. The texture of the meat was very off. So I don't know. We'll find out. I'll let you guys know in the comments what they say, or if I get it taken care of before I get this video done today, then I will update you guys at the end of the video. But we're gonna go do something happy this morning. I need a few more Christmas decorations and I'm gonna go see what Hobby Lobby has. They're running 50% off their Christmas stuff. I'm gonna go see if there's any Black Friday stuff happening. I gotta drop a package off at UPS really quick. I ordered a new vest and it just doesn't fit like I want it to, so I'm gonna send it back. And I've ordered another one. It should be here today. I'm super excited about that. So it is vest season. And so yeah, let's just go do some shopping. Let's do the Black Friday shopping, see what we can find. If we can find any fun deals or any cool Christmas things to put in our house for Christmas. So let's get out there, friends, and go see what's going on. All right, friends, I did not get to bring you into Hobby Lobby, obviously. It was insane. I don't normally do Black Friday shopping. It's not my thing. But I knew that they were going to have some good sales on their Christmas stuff. I really needed to get some more things for decorations around our house. And so I toughed it out and I went, but there was no way I was filming. Too many people. It was just too crowded and I just wanted to get in and get out, get my stuff. So I'm going to show you my haul that I got from Hobby Lobby. Not really a haul. I mean, it is, but it was like 163 bucks or something like that. Everything was 50% off, all their Christmas stuff. So that was exciting. So we are changing our color theme for our Christmas tree back here this year. We are doing red, white, and silver are my colors this year. I used to do the green and the gold and the red and the traditional. Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm going to go with something a little more simple. So we're doing red, white, and silver on our tree. So I found these at Hobby Lobby. These were 50% off. They are normally $23.99, and so I got them half price. So that was exciting. So that's the red and white. I also picked up one in all the silver. You can see all the different silver textures on there. Those are going to be super fun on our tree this year. And so again, those were 50% off. So I was super excited about that. I grabbed a couple. I'm not doing a ton of baking this year. I am going to do probably 12 or 15 little baskets. I'll show you what I got from Hobby Lobby, just with some little goodies and things in it, nothing too big. But I grabbed these 2 rolls of, it's that cellophane that you put around baskets. This is a snowflake pattern. I don't know if you can see it. And then this is just the candy cane print. So we got that, and we're going to use those to wrap our little baskets when we get our goodies made. So those are going to be super fun. I needed some more wrapping paper. I have wrapping paper, but I'm getting down to the end of it. And so I just wanted to start fresh this year. So I found this one. These are normally $9.99 and they were 50% off. I loved that red, kind of a brick looking color to it. And then the other one I grabbed was this one. I thought was beautiful. This was also $9.99. And so this was 50% off as well. And I just loved the look of that one. So those are going to be super pretty under our Christmas tree. I've already got a few gifts that I need to wrap. We got a couple things for Tony's niece. And so we're ready for those. Find somewhere to just gonna toss those right there. Get them out of the way. And so I can. All right, so I have a couple bags here. This is the last of what I got. I'm just gonna unpack these bags with you guys and let you see what I picked up. As I said, I was $162.44 with all of the half price discounts. So I got. I'm gonna do something on my table, and I haven't quite got my mind wrapped around what I'm doing, but I thought these were beautiful. And so I thought I would either put these on my table in my wooden bowl. It's actually like a bread bowl kind of. Either gonna do that in there, or I'm gonna put those on something else, not sure what. And I also grabbed two of these, the smaller ones. I thought those were super pretty. So we're gonna do those somewhere, maybe in that bowl, maybe not in the bowl, I don't know yet. The other thing that I grabbed, this is what inspired the red and white theme for this year for my Christmas tree. You can hear it. I have never had anything like this on my tree before. So I'm excited this year. So these are garland. I'm hoping that they're not tangled up. She was super sweet and wrapped these in paper for me so that they didn't get all tangled up together, so that they would stay separate. But I just thought these were so pretty, and these are normally $9.99 and they were half price, but I just thought those are going to be so pretty on our Christmas tree this year. I'm excited about those. Like I said, I'm loving the red and white with the touches of silver this year, and I think 2 of these is going to be enough. I don't want like a ton of garland. I want just a little bit. Also grabbed some more of these self-adhesive labels or tags for gifts. I love putting these on here instead of the ones you have to tape on. I'm done with those. So this was $2.99, and then it was half off for that as well. So I grabbed those. We have done a tablecloth in the past on our table for Christmas. Hubby is not a fan of tablecloth. He hates sitting down at the table and having it getting wrapped around his legs. So we just do placemats. It's just simple. So they have these on clearance. They're not clearance, but 50% off. I love the red, white, and green check. This was super classic Christmas. So that is what's going to go on our table this year with our wooden bread bowl that we have over there that I think is going to go perfect with that. So that's going on our table. Needed my Christmas oven mitts, so I grabbed these, and these are going to go in my kitchen. Super excited about those. I grabbed a couple of dish towels. They're both the same, but this is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Has the same thing on both sides. These were $8.49. They were half off. And so I just can't believe how expensive dish towels are. I was just amazed. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That is just insane. But anyway, so there's the 2 that I got. Let's see. Okay, my dish mat. You guys know we are big dog people. And so I thought this was super cute to go in my kitchen underneath my dish drainer. So we're going to put that into there, and that's going to be super fun. I am doing a little bit of baking, like I said. I thought this was so fun. This is all the different sprinkles. Normally $15.99. That was on sale for half off. So I grabbed that. That's going to be perfect for all the cookies that I've got to do this year. I also grabbed I have a bunch of cards already, and so I grabbed another box. I just thought these were super pretty. They were half off. This is usually the time of year I get my Christmas cards, and so I went ahead and grabbed another box just to add to the ones I have here. But this one just has a really sweet message on it, and then this is the message that's inside. So I'm going to add that to the two boxes, or two partial boxes I have in my office. I'll add that, and we should have plenty of Christmas cards. Grab these for the seals for the back of our Christmas cards. Let's see. Grab some more. You can never have enough of these when you're hanging ornaments on your Christmas tree. You just can't. They just seem to always disappear. I love this ornament. And these were, it says $8.99, and then they were half off. So, like I said, everything was half off, which is when I love to shop at Hobby Lobby, is when everything is half off. Also found this one that I loved. That was just super cute. It was $9.99, and it was obviously half off like everything else. It's got twisted. So that's just going to be really pretty on the tree. And then last but not least, in this bag, I got these two little trees. And I'll show you where I'm going to put these and what I'm going to do with them. I have an idea, but I thought these would be super, super cute on my coffee table in my living room. I have a piece that's going to go with these, and I'll show you what that is in just a couple minutes. Let's grab our other bag. So I would say for $163-ish, I would say I got quite a bit of stuff considering it's Hobby Lobby. And so I'm pretty happy with what I got. So those little trees that I showed you, this is going to go on my coffee table. And I love that this lights up. So this is the little tester, but it does have the battery spot back here. So we'll put some batteries in it. But I just love that. I thought that was so pretty. So I'm going to put this on my coffee table with these little trees on either side of it. And I just thought that would be super sweet on our coffee table and have it lit up in the evenings. We have the LED candles on our coffee table, and I'm going to put those on the table as well. And then I got a new, for Christmas, I got a cute little napkin holder that's going to go on our table. I thought it would be super sweet with our placemats. Thought that would be really pretty on our table. So I got that one. And the last couple things that I got in here, these are for baking this season. So they had these little disposable bread pans. They were $5.49 for 6 of these, and they have lids that come with them. And so I grabbed a set of 2. I grabbed 2 of these, so I have 12. And I'm going to do a little bread. I haven't quite decided yet what bread I'm going to do, but I'm going to do a bread for our goodie boxes, as well as some kind of a truffle, I think. And so I grabbed these, the little, what do you call little paper baking cups, the mini ones. So I grabbed 2 of those. They're 100 each. So I think I'm going to do a truffle and then one other kind of sweet treat to go in the other one. And those will go in there. And then the last thing that we got was 2 different baskets. I got 6 of these. They're just a little basket with handles on it. And then I got these with the candy canes on them. Same, got 6 of each of those. This one here has a Merry Christmas inside. And so those are going to go for whatever goodies we end up making this year for our family, or whoever gets the boxes or the baskets. That will be for them for this year. So those are going to be super fun, along with the sprinkles. We'll probably use those for that. But yeah, so that's our Hobby Lobby haul. I think we're going to go ahead and start decorating the Christmas tree, get that done, get some more of our decorations out. I have a lot of decorations in. My red tote back here has, not tote, but the red canvas box has my Christmas ornaments that I've used in years past. But I'm not going to use them all this year because, like I said, I'm kind of gotten away from the green and the gold. I'm not really a gold fan. I love silver. And so there's a lot of green and gold ones in here that I just am not going to use this year. See if I can grab it without dumping everything out. So I love this little box. I got this, I think, at Walmart. And so we do have some, because I need to do some repairs. This one here kind of, yeah, I'm gonna have to glue that back on. I'll have to get my hot glue gun out and get that glued back on. So I'll set that one aside so I don't forget to do it. But this is what those look like. I have 4 of them, and I will put those in the tree. But I have just the generic Christmas ornaments, and that's where the green ones are, and I'm just not loving those this year. So we're not going to do those. So we're going to do our decorating, get our Christmas tree decorated. As you guys can see, I got all of the fall stuff off of it that I had. If you guys missed that, I did this year to have my Christmas tree up early this year and be able to enjoy it a little bit longer. I did my Christmas tree with sunflowers and fall leaves and little gourds and pumpkins and all those little things all over this tree to make it more of a fall tree. It was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. I love having it up early this year. And so now it's going to get decorated for Christmas. And then the after Christmas, probably, I'm going to say probably the day after Christmas is what I'm thinking. This is actually going to get decorated for fall, or not fall, but for winter. And so we're going to decorate it with, snowflakes and icicles and the whites and the silvers and the clear and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really transformed into a beautiful winter colored tree, and I'll leave that up until the end of January, and then it'll all come down and we'll be ready to start moving on with the year. So I love that I thought about doing that because I love my Christmas tree, and this way I get to have it up a little bit longer. So let's start getting our Christmas tree decorated. Once we get that done, we'll move on to other decorations around the living room, our table, and then a few things in the kitchen. I don't do a whole lot in the kitchen, but I do want a few things in there just to have a little bit of holiday cheer in the kitchen. So let's get this Christmas tree decorated, and I'll dig everything out of the box